live on Facebook as well. Okay, great.
Let's wait for
Okay,
some time so that everybody can join.
yeah, they are joining, so give it a moment, but we should start anyways. So, okay, let's start. Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Weekend Aquarist. This one is with Dr. Ahsaas Lone, and it's an Independence Day special. So, happy 80th Independence Day to everyone. And we are going to start this session with Dr. Ahsaas Lone, who's a expert on public aquarium design and implementation. And he has worked on so many projects in India and abroad. And I've been chasing him for some time to come on the show. And finally, thank you so much, Dr. Esas. Uh,
Welcome.
Please, welcome to the Weekend Aquarist. This time we are also, trying to, go live on Facebook. This is the first time we are doing a dual stream. I'm not
Correct.
sure whether it's even happening or not, but we are live on YouTube. And over to you, Doctor, for a quick introduction from your end. Go ahead, please.
Hello, Mr. Umar. How are you? Hope all well. Thanks for giving an opportunity to be here. Anyways, it's also my first time actually. I mean, I can speak a lot, but being on camera, it's something like different for me. Anyways, thanks for giving me an opportunity. First of all, happy Independence Day to all of you.
Yeah.
About myself, my name is Dr. Ahsaas, and I have been in this industry since more than 20 years. I did my PhD from CIFE in year 2011. I completed probably, and
Okay.
since my first job, I mean, it was from Sahara Group. I think once we met, I mean, like 15, 20 years ago. That
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
I joined with Sahara Group, and I started my career in first public aquarium of India. I mean, that
Right.
was one of the largest in 2006,
Right.
Sahara Aquarium. Sahara Aquarium was
Right.
one of the largest public aquarium. At that time, having a underwater private dining room, having a
Correct.
acrylic
Correct.
22, I think big 22 acrylic tunnels, and
Correct.
having a
Correct.
half a 3 4 meter half tunnel. That time it was amazing, but it was only for
Yeah.
elite people. So many of the people are not knowing about it. I mean, it was one of
Yeah.
the incredible project that time. The China Ocean Aquarium
Right.
Limited. That was the first project I have
Right.
been working. We started from construction. Design was given by Chinese company, and with some Atlantic, I think, from Atlantic somewhere. I'm not sure about what the
Mm,
designer
mm,
was that
mm,
time.
mm, mm.
So we designed it. I mean, we built it. We quarantined the fishes from Singapore. So it was the first, just after completing my doctorate in fisheries science, and the first of the kind of project what we were thinking about. So it
Right.
was like something awesome. So we all start the operation and maintenance of that project. I was there with this group for more than 15 years. I think 10, 12 years I was with this group. They have a
Huh.
small petting zoo also at Ambe Valley City those days. So I used to maintain the oceanarium part, then the water part, water parks, horticulture, landscape, and the Ambe Valley City. They are also the facilities.
Mm,
So
mm.
I have been more than 12, 14 years with like a sports fishing and all along with this group and all. So this was my first job actually, where I started my
Right.
career just
Right.
from a trainee, like a management trainee. We joined as a management trainee.
Right.
Before
Right.
that, the biggest aquarium what we saw in CIF was like some 5,000 or 10,000 liter tank, and seeing a 10 lakh liter of water capacity is learning the diving and all. It was, I mean, it was incredible those days.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that time only when I think you were doing what was that
ADA.
the
ADA.
ADA. We met there in ADA
Correct.
that time in
Correct.
Powai and all
Correct.
with Adib Sajan Raj. I remember
Correct.
that day.
Correct. Correct.
So that time it was something like even we were planning like that type of those type of live aquariums at our Sahara group. But anyhow,
Right.
after 2015 I moved ahead. I went. I got an opportunity to be a consultant for 3 to 4 months at Hargada Grand Aquarium in 2014.
Huh.
At
Huh.
that time, Hargada Grand Aquarium was the 10th largest oceanarium of the world. So Our Sahara group was one of the biggest public oceanarium, and the aquarium second I got an opportunity was the 10th largest oceanarium of the world that time. So it was, I mean,
Where
no,
was this? Sorry, where was this?
it's in Egypt.
Okay,
Egypt,
okay,
and especially the place name was Hargada. So it's
okay,
like an aquarium in the glass. It was there that time, the
okay.
this thing USP, like unique selling, this thing, that it
Right.
was a Red Sea in glass. So that time I got an opportunity to, their to improve their biosecurity systems, to help them in SOP preparation for the quarantines, and and helping them to get new species, quarantining all the approvals and all. So I worked for more than 4 months over there in the Egypt. So it was also a
Okay,
new experience,
okay,
having huge number of sharks just from the Red Sea and to the aquarium. I mean, a lot of good experience was there. I mean, what I started from Sahara, I jumped to directly to the foreign country, got an
Egypt.
opportunity. So this is, yeah, exactly, Egypt. So this is how I moved to the second, again to the aquarium industry only.
Right,
And
right.
Sahara Star was already a five-star hospitality, like Sahara and MB Valley. They are already the pioneers in them. So that is
Right,
how I got a
right,
step ahead to move to the another country.
right.
After just coming back from there, I worked with one BMR group of companies. Like it's
Hmm.
one of the pioneer in aquaculture, because I am basically from a fisheries field,
Right,
bachelor's in fisheries, master's in fisheries, and PhD in fisheries and veterinary sciences.
right.
So I thought actually I have enough of my public aquariums. Like 15 years is enough for me. So I jumped into the like aquaculture, like RAS systems, shrimp culture, fish culture. So I worked with them, where we used to give the technical expertise to the farmers. I worked there for more
Okay,
than 2 years, I think, with the BMR group of companies.
okay.
So there I
Right,
used to increase the revenue for from selling the from the hatcheries seeds, then the feed, then even prescribing the medication to the farms and all. So this is how I moved ahead to the third journey of that one. So I was a regional head for India that time with BMR group of companies.
right.
And in the meanwhile I got an opportunity, because since long time we were thinking that a big aquarium is going to come in India, a world class aquarium is going. When we were in masters that time, since then, I mean, since 2002 we were listening a big project is coming in India. And for us the biggest was Sahara group, because we
Uh,
it was something nobody has even seen about that one.
right,
So that time, I mean, then I came to know that there is some aquarium happening in Ahmedabad. So
right.
somehow I got an opportunity to meet a New Zealand based guy, and I have an interview. So they called me up. They have a series of bundles of questions, and that time my interview was with Mr. Adrian Tolliday. He's also a very senior professional.
Uh-huh.
So he said, "Oh no, I want this guy. You have to be here." So the time I went there, Mr. Ian, he was managing director at that time. They both said, "No, no, no, you have to be here." So I was hired as operation head.
Oh,
There we have already given the design. Our company has given the design. Then we built it, operated it until 2023-24. I was with them. So meanwhile, I got an opportunity overseas. That was similar type of aquaculture project. Aquaculture, like it was for hamur, and live baits.
mm-hmm.
It was with the UAE based group. So I was hired as a operation director for that project. But unfortunately, somehow that project couldn't move ahead due to some, because that's it was a public private partnership project, and that has some glitches, and due to some financial constraints, so that project was dumped within 3 months. So I had to
Okay,
return back.
okay.
So getting it back, no, again to the this field, because we don't have much aquariums, we don't have public aquariums, we don't have such infrastructure where I can join. So for quite some time I had a great struggles what to do and all. Then I came to know about a company that's like Crown Pier Tech. It's an Ahmedabad based company.
Okay.
They are more into the wastewater systems, water filtration systems, swimming pools. So I have met them earlier in Ahmedabad Science City only, while they were on the tour someday. His owner, his name is Mr. Ankit. He's a very nice guy, fantastic guy. He said, "Doctor, you be with me unless and until you don't get something, join me." I said, "Okay, I can come as a consultant, but I can't come full time." He had some projects in Vantara that time, like koi parks.
Okay.
Then he has giant otters, and he has
Mm, mm.
a couple of more projects like crocodile parks and all. He got an opportunity to build an LSS for them. So luckily, I
Mhm.
mean, it was something good for me. So just helping. It was a third party. It was not direct contact with the Reliance groups.
Mm,
So I
mm,
joined with
mm.
him, and we made all the three projects, and that were also completed. By the time that
mm,
got completed, I again got an opportunity to work with Red Sea Aquariums. It's a small, I mean, startup company in Saudi Arabia, but they are absolutely doing very well. Now they are
mm,
making some amazing type of designs, in the
mm,
bungalows, big bungalows,
mm,
political parties, excellent ones. So there also we started some, I mean, different type of landscapes, different type of filtration systems, where I, to get the very clear water and all the support. They are also fantastic. Mr. Ahmed is a fantastic owner
mm,
of the company. He just want me to be there for a longer duration, but due to some other commitments, so I had to return back after 5 4 5 months. And I'm still, offline, online, we are still in touch. Whatever
mm,
they have, we used to help them as a consultant. So I'm doing some consultation with them as well.
mm.
As soon as this was happening, I came to know about that one of the upcoming project in Bangalore. Like you see, the Fun World group of companies,
Mm, mm, mm.
amazing person, amazing company. Fun World group of companies. It's like a family oriented company. I mean to say, the first day I visited them, the owner, we call him Babuji because he's a respectable person. I mean, he's so kind,
Yes,
he's so generous. The time we met, he said, "No, you have to be with us." Same, only one
I've
first
met
thing.
him. Yeah,
He's a
I met him
fantastic
last
person.
year. Yeah, yeah.
He and his son, Mr. Sunny Sabharwal, awesome guy.
Mm,
I mean, he has such a broad vision. He want to get so many aquariums, this type of aquariums in India in the coming days. I mean, his vision is it's a new generation. Those they have a broader, thing. So how we can explore. So keeping that thing in consideration, so I became the consultant for them, for the aquatic projects. You might have seen that Fun World is amazing. I would request you to
yeah,
just visit someday.
yeah,
You
yeah.
you will definitely give a wow for that one.
I'm
So,
going to take you up on that offer. I'm going to take you up on that
oh,
offer.
my
I'm going to
pleasure.
definitely,
No, it's
and
just
very
because,
soon.
okay. So that was an amazing journey. In the meantime, I got an opportunity with Imar Group of companies, also Dubai. I worked
Okay,
there for 1 or 2 months, but I couldn't. I mean, my vibes couldn't match with the other senior management, and also I returned back. I joined there as a
okay,
manager
okay.
operations. So somehow I prefer to return back.
Right,
So this is how
right.
my journey started, and it's almost up now.
Wow.
Now I am doing some
You,
consultation with 2 3 companies
you
just to
you
develop a
do
bigger.
you. Okay, so thanks for that awesome introduction because you kind
Thank you
of,
so much.
I still have to ask you some more questions. So you
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of go
surely,
ahead.
surely.
So
No, it is.
no, no, no. This is important, and I'll tell you why it is important because this whole podcast is about, this particular episode is about exploring all the various career options in public aquariums, and you've
Exactly.
kind of see, you've got a bird's eye view of all of this, working in all of these projects. So thanks for laying out that foundation. uh, just a fair warning to the audience, okay? Whenever my videos come out and when my video editor, works on some of those, he also puts up a line over there at the starting saying best viewed at 1.25x. So I tell him, hey, why are you doing that? Yeah. So he says, you speak so slowly, people will get bored. So 1.25x. I didn't like that, but I have to go with whatever he says. So I said that. Now, you would have realized that if I am on a local train, which is a slow local train, Dr. Ahsaas is on Rajdhani. He's like going going super fast. Okay, so it's going to be a very funny video because at some
Yeah,
one
yeah,
point it's going to
understood.
be okay. Watch at 1.25x, and the other side when he starts talking, okay, come down to minus 50 or
uh,
something like that. So
well, y-
so okay.
it reminded one of my boss. Actually, his name is Mr. Velayudam. We call him
Uh,
Velu sir. Out of respect, we
uh,
call him Velu sir, and he's a fantastic person. If I am speaking a little bit lower, it's all because of him. Otherwise, I used to be a little faster.
oh my God.
Just to add a note.
Okay, then let me know if you can see my screen and we will
Yes.
start because I want the audience to see this. So I'm going to start from this. Okay, so this is a special episode with Dr. Ahsaas Lone, and this is Beyond the Glass: Careers in Public Aquarium. So we're going to explore all of that, and a thanks to our platinum partner, ADA India and Stillwater Aquatics, who continue supporting the Weekend Aquarist magazine and podcast. Thank you for supporting the education, conservation, and the nature aquarium hobby in India and beyond. And if you're not aware, The TGIC, the Great Indian Aquascaping Contest 2026, is open for entries. Don't miss it this time. There are multiple categories that you can participate in. They've got a category for smaller aquariums, they've got a category for bigger aquariums, and within that, they've got multiple categories. The Regional Aquascaper of the Year Award, the Best Woman Aquascaper Award, Youngest Aquascaper Award, People's Choice Award. So, a lot of awards. Don't miss this. Start preparing for it. If you've already prepared, start, send your entry. Don't wait for the last day, which is November 30th. So, anyways, and here is Dr. Ahsaas. I'm going to kind of just move very quickly on this, but I'm going to ask him to talk about some of the slides that we are seeing and what we are seeing on the slides. And here he is with what looks like a manta ray, but he corrected me. He says, no, that's an eagle ray. So,
Eagles, eh?
uh, yeah, where was this, doctor?
This was in Dubai Mall Aquarium actually. This is the quarantine actually, just analyzing
Okay,
the fish health and all. In
okay,
the quarantine, a
okay.
couple of pool is a pool of
Right,
fishes,
right,
rays.
right, right.
Yes,
So I'm just going to move ahead and over here because the reason I'm doing this is also to show you that it's not just the aquatic, the fishes
exactly.
and all that
Animals
he's
as well.
got exposure. He's got exposure to the aquatic animals also. Here he is with an otter. He's feeding the otter. Uh, and so today we are going to explore the various careers and he's going to keep talking about it. And these are some of the points that we are going to cover. Careers in public aquariums, so aquatic animal care, veterinary and aquatic health, life support systems, that's the LSS that he was talking about, science and conservation, and how these projects are bringing conservation efforts also to the limelight, aquarium design and projects, diving and underwater operations. So you would see in big aquariums, they have the scuba divers and all. So that's another opportunity, another career line. Then you have education, public engagement, guides, tour guides within the aquariums itself, operations and facilities management, and the guest experience and the visitor experience part of it. So we're going to talk about this. Watch and hear Dr. Ahsaas talk about it as he explains this, and we'll get to some more questions towards the end as well after the PowerPoint is done. Wow, this is in India, Doctor?
Yes, yes. This is what I was going to tell you about. It's This is the same Fun World group I was talking about. It's Aquarium
Wow,
Paradise. I
wow,
would say everyone in India they should visit this place. This is a
wow.
fantastic place. I mean, one
Beautiful,
of the
beautiful.
longest tunnel, like 70-meter tunnel. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Earlier we have only seen like 15 to 20 or 30 meters. If you go through it, you will feel like you are walking underwater. Full tunnels with underwater view.
awesome,
A lot of space on the other side as well for
awesome.
recreation.
Awesome, awesome. I've been to Dubai Mall and I've been through that tunnel. Then
It's bigger than that. Tunnel is
yeah,
bigger
this
than
is
that.
amazing,
Massive.
amazing
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
Like I said, I'm going to take you up on that offer. Okay, tell us about
Okay.
what we are seeing.
See, this is like we. This is from the
The
aquatic
first
gallery.
one.
This thing.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
The one I'm giving the shark. I'm just
right.
just reviving it because it came from a long Singapore and this thing. We are quarantining it in the quarantine. We have it approved quarantine lab over there.
Okay,
And I'm just reviving it with the oxygen, with the temperature. Just giving the thermal shock.
right,
Uh,
right, right.
So just like the process of quarantine, reviving it's almost like lethargic and almost not even reviving. It's like dead
Oh,
types. But
oh,
we revive and it's huge now.
oh.
If you see now, this is still in the glass. It's like some 35, 40 kg, 50 kg, more than that. I think
Wow,
it has grown up.
wow, wow.
And then the second one is the same what I told you is like the Bangalore
Correct,
one,
correct,
and
correct.
the first one is like from Dubai Mall tunnel.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
again the Dubai Mall, the Gentoo penguins. They're the fastest, penguins.
When you say they are the fastest
20
swimmers.
22 miles per yeah, for 22 miles per hour in the
Wow,
sea. Very
wow,
beautiful, very beautiful.
wow. What
This
about
is an
these?
aquatic gallery. This is aquatic gallery. These are the African penguins. I'm the first one to bring them in India at Gujarat Science
So
City.
Gujarat Science City. This is in
Yeah,
Ahmedabad.
Aquatic Gallery is one of the largest public aquarium, government public aquarium right now in India. It was Modi ji's
Right,
vision who brought it this kind of project. Actually, we are
right,
very thankful for that.
right,
That India is having
right,
such amazing government projects, and we
right,
definitely. I mean, I should wish that we should have much more projects, because after we got this aquatic gallery, there is no uprise of these type of projects right now. Many
right,
states are approaching nowadays to us that we want to develop these type of aquariums, what we should do, what type of companies,
right,
what type of LSS. So it's a good thing, it's a good start actually. I would
right,
thank Modi ji for such an amazing project.
right. Yeah, and we do have our viewers. There's Ashraf and Nandan. Okay, so Ashraf, I think that answers your first question. Why do you think large scale aquariums, and which many countries have, are successfully running, are still a dream in India, but they're not no longer a dream, Ashraf. They're happening.
Oh, thank you so much.
And
It's Dr. Ashraf, I think. Okay, he's a professor actually in fisheries
no,
science.
no, 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 no.
Which one?
This is Ashraf from Ashraf Jabarullah from Bangalore. He's an
Okay,
IT
okay,
professional,
okay,
and you guys should meet up. And he's got one more
okay. Definitely.
question.
I couldn't see
Uh,
actually any questions
no, no,
from
no,
my
no, don't
side.
worry. That's why
Okay,
I'm there. Okay. Are large scale aquariums like Singapore, Dubai, or Japan,
exactly.
do they actually make profit in the long run? That's what his question is. Okay.
See, as long as you are keeping it up to the marks like international standard, definitely you will get it.
Right,
Definitely. So you
right,
can see
right,
this. See how clean. This is the Bangalore aquarium. If you might have got, see how clean it
right,
is, how
right,
neat and
right,
tidy it is. The
right.
what I have personally seen, like the government projects and the private projects, in the due course of time, government projects, I mean,
Fade
they
off.
lost its,
They
because they
fade off.
don't do the annual
Yeah,
maintenance. If
yeah.
even the question is, for example, if I'm running a government aquarium, if if any of the pump is out of order, just even if it is a 10 rupees cost, you have to go by a process.
Right,
It will take 1 week, but in
right.
aquatic life support system, you cannot keep even
Yeah,
1 day or
yeah.
1 hour without it.
Correct. 1 hour is fatal.
Private people are just taking care of that one.
Right,
All accessories, everything in
right,
standby. Government
right,
is taking a lot. I mean, it will take another 15 to 20 years if government take over
right,
these type of projects. That is
right,
between the government and the private ones.
right. Wow,
But
this
India is
this
having
is
right now good projects.
this is also in Bangalore, the
This is
seating
also in Bangalore.
gallery.
See, this is
Wow,
first of it. Again, it is the first of its kind, where they do mermaid shows, where they do scuba diving, feeding of fishes. The audience, I mean, audience like they love it because
wow.
these type of audiences, these type of people, you will never see in India like these type of things. Seeing a
Right.
mermaid,
I mean
kids are,
that kind of a
and
viewing gallery. Wow, that's
exactly a
amazing.
huge and also there is a recreation, like there's food and beverages, all the things across that one. That's in the back of the
Huh.
house. That's why I would visit.
Okay.
I would say everyone, if a person is I mean, he's fond of fishes, and public aquariums, or even the aquarist, they should visit this place, this as aquatic
Wow.
gallery both.
Right. So I'm just going to take a moment and thank our featured partners, and that's the 2 Hour Aquarist from Singapore
Oh,
and TC Nature Lab from Kolkata. Thank you for supporting the Weekend Aquarist. Okay, we're going to move on and we are going to see the gallery again. Wow, this is amazing. I mean, just look at
you
that.
see the water
Uh,
clarity. You can see from the
right,
tunnel overview as well. That's called the clarity.
right,
That's called par
right,
excellence.
right, right. Okay. Wow, where is this?
Same Bangalore itself. This is the recent one I'm talking about.
I'm going to be there very soon. I'm going to take you up on that offer.
Most
Okay.
welcome. The alligator gars. See, these are
Wow.
albino gars. They are very rare actually. These white types of, you
Right,
see, the albino gars
right,
and pink-eyed gars. Very costly
right,
fishes and very, I mean, unique fishes to keep about. No,
right, right. Very ancient also.
this is
Okay.
the one what I was talking. This is the entry for that one. Pandipur. It's very beautiful.
Right,
Kids, kids love. This is from the
right.
previous one, aquatic gallery. Like this is the gathering place, like in
Wow.
the center heart of the aquarium. You start from there. There is, you can see
Right.
the big huge screen. Whatever fishes we are
Mm.
having inside, we give a public overview to them via
Right,
speakers and all,
right,
via audio visuals. So when the
right,
small kids, you see the kids are there, so they get an
right,
idea what type of fishes we are going to see inside. They take 10-15 minutes here, so they see, they listen from the audio video and they go inside, so they see, they match the fishes. Oh, we saw the octopus. Oh, we saw this fish. We saw garfish. It's like that.
Amazing.
These are touch
Where is
pools.
this? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's in Gujarat itself. These are touch pools.
Okay. Okay.
This is the entry of the aquatic gallery.
Wow. Wow. So it's amazing to see, think that, this is actually in India, because, we've kind of, always wondered, and you see this. This is the Egypt
This
one
is
that you're
the
talking about.
Egypt one, right? This is the Egypt one. It was actually starting those days when I went there. Na? They
Ah,
had a lot of issues that time, like biosecurity issues, LSS issues, something. A lot of things were there. But later we restarted it, and just headed over to them. And
okay.
again, they had a
Okay.
very good. All the issues were solved. We make a quarantine for them. Ray quarantine. We made fish quarantine lab for them. Water analysis lab. Everything was set up. It was, I mean,
Amazing.
starting those days.
Amazing.
I enjoyed this project. See, this is when we were, filling the
Okay.
main tunnel. Like this is the one told you about, the Red Sea aquariums. It's in Jeddah.
Right.
The one I was talking about, that I'm still helping them sometimes by online if they need anything. This is their
Wow.
project at Jedco Airport,
Wow. Look at the
Jeddah.
size of
It's a
that
slender.
aquarium.
It's a huge,
Yeah.
like three floor aquarium.
Wow. Wow.
But fantastic aquarium. This is a fantastic project actually.
Right. Right.
It's this is in the Dubai Mall. This is Dubai Mall tunnel actually.
Right.
Very
Awesome.
calm, serene, large fishes, everything. I mean,
Awesome.
it's
Awesome.
good, awesome. Yes, like this is the reminiscent shots what I was having. I mean, available with me. Otherwise, I mean, I had a lot of, I mean, work apart from that for aquaculture sector as well, RAS sector as well.
So I'm going to now, that's the, the pictures that we had, and also I'm going to now kind of move over to what people can actually expect in terms of careers. When we were growing up, doctor, we, in Mumbai, we had only the Tarapurwala
Exactly,
aquarium, and
aquarium
we were still very excited, to
about
stand in
that.
line and
Obviously,
go and see, but
obviously,
the experience was always lacking. Like you said, government, and they have their own limitations, funding is always a problem, and all of that,
no problem.
so I'm not getting into that. But
I
now,
will. Sorry to interrupt you in between. It's
yeah,
not matter of funding. It is matter of pseudo consultants,
correct, correct.
so-called consultants. They don't give the right thing what has to be done. This is the biggest problem in the aquarium industry. Everybody comes up as a consultant. You
I,
got my point? That is the point. So it's the answer to it. Go ahead.
that will require probably one more episode. I'm not getting into that one right now, but you
Right.
know for somebody who's a young kid, who's just got into the hobby, is so enamored by it. Okay, wants to explore careers and all, and you've been there. You've studied in CIFE, then you've gone ahead and done your PhD, and you've got a dream start. So you've got to work on these projects and all, in not only in India, abroad, and then coming back to India and implementing some wonderful projects that you have brought in. So, if you were to talk about all of these, I'm going to stop sharing, and while I'll refer to these, and we'll look at the thing also. Oh, just one more reminder before we move on. And the latest issue is already shipping, and don't forget, we have the lucky draw for all the subscribers from last week, and the ones
Okay.
before that also were there. So doctor is going to pick up the lucky one. So I'm going to stop sharing this, and we are giving away a. You have a choice from two beautifully designed T-shirts, so we are giving away those also. So one every week to be won. Okay, just give me a moment. I need to get out of this. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing, so then we can focus on doctor. Okay, so let's start from what are the options available to somebody who wants to make a career in this hobby. Let's start from there now.
Okay. I mean, if you want to be an aquarist or a healthcare person, it's better if we if we are at a position to hire someone, it's better to hire a fisheries candidates, a
Mhm.
professional fisheries candidate like BFSC. If
Mhm.
BFSC is not available, then BSc fisheries. If
Mhm.
BSc fisheries is not available, then BSc zoology at least.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
at least for the aquarists, because these are those people actually who have learned about the zoology, who have learned about the fish and fisheries, at least
Mhm.
basics. I'm saying if it is like
Mhm.
that, if we
Mhm.
are having such a type of aquariums, even though a person is hobbyist, it's like same. If you do MBBS, you will be a doctor. It's like same.
Right. Right.
If you are a
Right.
fish expert, then you should be an aquarist, then a senior aquarist, then assistant curator, then a curator, then he can be a operation head, then he can be a director. I mean, it's his phase. I mean, if we
Mhm.
are if we are developing these type of project, it's for the fisheries candidates
Right.
actually, for
And
aquarist
and
and all.
and and do you see that there are ample opportunities, job opportunities for students who complete these in India?
There are in other factors sectors as well. There are feed
Mhm.
companies, there are seed
Mhm.
companies, aquaculture industries. I mean, there are a lot of industry. It's not that it's not. I'm saying for this particular, I'm saying
Mhm.
if
Mhm.
somebody wants to be
Mhm.
in aquarium field, because nowadays
Mhm.
many of the states like Pradhan Mantri Matsya Shiksha Yojana, they are
Mhm.
giving
Mhm.
lot of schemes for public aquariums, small public aquariums. They
Mhm.
are
Mhm.
asking for this aquaculture schemes, RAS systems, cage culture, so many. I
Mhm.
mean, there's a government has this time this in the last 10 years, I mean, they have done a lot for the fisheries
Mhm.
fraternity.
Mhm. Mhm.
So they have ample jobs, I think.
Mhm.
If you are from some good institutes and good professional people, I think they become scientists, some become researchers, some become professors in their
Mhm.
own fields. They're specialized in their own fields. So
Mhm.
if you want to be an aquarist, if you want to be a vet care, I mean, you should be from a fisheries candidate.
Right, right. I
And
also know that there are organizations like LSET, the Life Science Education Trust, which is from Bangalore, which also runs courses which trains people to in to become animal care professionals and all, and then they
right,
go and find employment in the private sector, maybe even in Vantara and others. Right.
understood.
Okay. Right. What about the aquatic health part of it? Aquatic veterinarians and all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you do BFSC, then you do MFSC, you some the pathology or something relevant like immunopathology, pathology, microbiology, fishery science, from fishery science. I mean, you learn enough to know how to treat the fish.
Right.
Like BFSC is
Right.
equivalent to MBBS or BDS.
Right.
This is like a
Right. Right.
professional
Right.
courses. Earlier
Right.
during our times, we had only in my state it was only industrial fish and fisheries.
Right.
As
Right.
long as we are
So
moving
many.
forward now, fisheries is equivalent to the animal husbandry. So
Right.
if we are, yes,
No. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
if we are having those candidates, we should give preference to them first, definitely,
Right.
in these type of pioneer
So
projects. If it is not
I.
available, then you can go for industrial fish and fisheries, then you can go for zoology, you can go for microbiology, you can go for ocean science, you can go for marine biology. They're all vocational courses, like you said in the Bangalore. There are vocational
So
courses at least.
where are the life support system engineers or the RAS? By the way, what does RAS stand for?
Whereas a recirculated aquaculture system, that's for the fish culture. If you are doing fish culture, then
Okay.
you need a life
Okay.
support system to run the high density load of
Right.
the fishes, like that.
Yeah, so the filtration, like being hobbies and all, we are very familiar with the smaller part of it, and taking care of the chemical,
uh,
biological, all those filtration. But when
exactly.
you're talking about a system which is holding so
1 million or 2
many,
million, 2 million, you
yeah,
talk about 2 million liters of water, something like that, 1
correct.
million liter of water.
So those
See,
kind of systems,
exactly.
okay, okay, what kind of engineers, I mean, what kind, how do they get into that?
Simple. MEP engineers, they
Hmm.
are they are enough qualified. Piping designing engineers, MEP engineers, I mean, they have the knowledge of all the things, how to set the pumps and all the things. The only thing is
Mm-hmm.
the biologist will help them to get the results. For example,
Mm-hmm.
our biologist, when he is daily, as per SOP, he is measuring the daily water analysis. He is saying
Mm-hmm.
turbidity is this much, turbidity is high. Then the engineer will go and look into the system, what type of filter, which filter is not no showing this one, which filter needs backwash. So when it maintains, then the biologist will say, okay, yes, we got that point. His thing is to do work as per the biologist. So this is like parallel. It's like heart and lungs, they have to move together. So Biologist will be the one who will be doing the chemical analysis of the water, and submitting the reports to the LSS engineers, team
Mm,
of LSS engineers.
mm,
So
mm.
they will be setting the filtration system up to the par, whether the flow rate is correct, whether the biosecurity systems are working, whether electro panels are giving the proper lights, whether the sand filters are moving properly, whether protein schemas are working properly. If we are using UV, whether the UV is actually giving
The results, yeah,
the results or not. If we are using
yeah,
ozone, what is the ozone output, what up to what limits we can
right,
use it, what is the power we can use it, where it should cut off, where.
right,
So I mean, it's a lot of engineering background, you can say. So
right,
I
right.
mean, from my side, if you ask me as a professional, they should have that knowledge, like
What what
engineers.
about what about aquarium design and projects? Now, the reason I'm
Exactly.
asking is, this is really little funny episode that happened with me when I was doing aquascaping projects, and also I got called by a prospective client, and he says, "Look, we've heard that you do these projects, so can you come over? We've got our architects also." So I said, "Okay."
Uh,
So I go for this meeting. So in this meeting, there's this client is a rich guy, okay, and he's doing up this penthouse and all, and he
mhm.
says, "Look, I want a huge aquarium. I
Okay.
want it from one end to the other end. I want this whole wall covered, okay."
Mm.
And so the architect says, "Look, I want it from floor to the ceiling, and we are at a penthouse, okay. So I want this from the floor to the ceiling,
Mhm.
and that's the thing. So this is the design. See how awesome it looks, and all of that happened. And I said, look, you do understand that I will still need access. You'll still need access to get into the aquarium, right? Even
For
if it's wall
operations.
to ceiling. Yeah,
Exactly.
so he
Maintenance
says,
operation is very
for what?
important.
So this is, the architect
Exactly.
says, for what? Yeah, how do I maintain it? I'll need to have a scuba diver go inside, right? Where does the scuba diver go in from,
Go inside.
right? So what happens is, this is a conflict that I have seen many times played over, because the architects have a certain vision in mind, and rightly so, they are design specialists, and also they do that. But to see the real practicality of things, that is somewhere one needs to look at. So how does one get into aquarium design into projects like this?
Right. Basically, designer is basically a designer only. Art be
Mm,
architecture, right?
mm,
A
mm, mm,
biologist who knows in and out. For example, like you said, that when see, being an owner or being, I would think about this like what I think in the dreams. I will tell architecture to make like that. Architecture is like, fulfilling your dreams into the, your
mm,
project.
mm,
But as a biologist, I have to, like you said, I told him how to go. So keeping those things in mind, my in, my out, my operations, my feeding,
mm,
my
mm,
inlet, outlet, other
mm,
thing. So in
mm,
that, he will make a rough design, then you have to amend it. What type of height? No, if
mm.
height goes, then I have to send scuba diver if it is more than 5 feet, 10 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So similarly, so you are reforming a simple architecture into aquarium art. In the due course of time, once he designed one aquarium too, he became an expert. But he should be
Mm,
a B
mm,
architecture. Obviously, if
mm,
you ask me, you have to make a 3D sketch or you make beam model and all. I cannot do, but I can make him. Okay, what we have to. I need this. No, once you move a two-step ahead, I need an aquarium of 10,000 liter,
right,
for example.
right,
So he will
right,
jot down those things inside.
right, right,
So this is
right.
how you make a simple architecture in an aquarium architecture.
Right. So, talking about, we started speaking about scuba diving, and so diving and
Yes,
underwater operations. So there are
yes,
two parts to it. There are commercial divers. These are typically
exactly.
the deep sea kind of
Mhm.
operators who are called upon for various reasons. Okay, maybe they are working in some rigs, or maybe underwater. There is some work that needs to be done. And then there are aquarium divers who
Right.
work in public aquarium projects, public or private aquarium projects, for underwater maintenance, safety, and also what would you suggest over here? What are the opportunities in this field for them?
See, I mean, there are a lot of opportunity because we need more divers. If we have a bigger project, we need more divers. Simply, if you have even
Mm,
open water diver, is a license to go inside. If it is an aquarium
mm,
like 10 meters or
mm,
5 up to 5 to 10 meters, I mean, open water
Mm.
diver is enough for a person to work in aquarium, because
Right, right,
you are in a confined place. You are watched. You are not
right.
only alone. You are watched by
Correct.
another two divers
Right.
to give you a safety from outside
Correct.
the glass.
Correct.
Then there are
Right.
people on the top. I mean, it's full of safety. Everything is full of
Right.
safety, so you need not to worry. Even open water diving is enough. There are many people,
Right.
I mean, I have seen from south. They pass class 10th and they do scuba diving. They do master
Right.
scuba diving, and other they go ahead. I mean, in up to the high level, if they want to go for commercial diving, dive masters and all.
Right.
So for aquariums, I mean, if you have an open water diver, or you got it, it's enough for a person.
Right.
I mean, you don't need any
Right.
special degree for that one or something.
Right.
You have to simply go and just give your gain experience and work for that one.
Right.
They
Right.
they have much more
So
scope, good scope.
so I've got Nandan who's been asking questions, and I need to be fair to him. But
Okay.
Nandan, some of the questions I've already answered, but I'm just looking. So Nandan is asking, are there any ideas for or plans for dolphinariums in India that you are aware of?
Actually, with Sahara Group of companies in 2010,
Ah,
8 to 10, we were planning to bring dolphins in India at
ah,
Ambe
ah,
Valley City. But the
ah.
government has strictly said no, we don't want any dolphins at that time.
Mm, mm,
So
mm,
government is not giving a go ahead for
mm,
dolphin show in India. That's the reason.
mm,
Otherwise, there are many people, I mean, who are ready to get dolphins.
mm, mm. Yeah. Ashraf is asking, can you explain what is biosecurity?
Biosecurity is like, biosecurity is you are inhibiting any bacterial infection, any fungal infection, any viral entry into the pool, into the new
Right,
aquarium.
right,
That is simple, as simple. You wash your
right,
hands, you clean your hand, there is okay, free of bacteria. It's simply like for
right,
fish as well. When a fish
right.
comes from outside,
Quarantine is
see, water
important.
is a medium while it proliferates very fast. So when you get a fish, you cannot directly put it in your tank. So first you have to keep it in a quarantine pool where you can
Yeah,
give him
yeah,
antibacterial bath, then you can give antifungal bath,
right,
then you can see if there is any viral this thing. You can keep it for a quarantine for 40
right,
days is the best way.
right.
Usually 20 days, two weeks is enough. But as per the law, as per the quarantine, means 40 days, you have to keep it for 40 days. So after
Mm,
that, only if you see fish is eating well, there is no red mark, there is no cotton wool, there's nothing, fish is fine, then you can put it in your mature pool. That's called
right.
biosecurity. You are
Awesome.
you are you are inhibiting the bacterial or bio load inside, outside, from the fish to the tank.
Right, right. So, in terms of, while I, talk about the opportunities in education and public engagement, there are marine educators,
Exactly.
people who interpret and explain it to the audience and the
Yes.
public. Then there are school and community programs and all. These
Exactly.
are all. I mean, it's amazing how
Opportunities.
much opportunities are actually there, because we are not aware of so many opportunities.
Exactly.
And then the last part is about the guest experience, and
Guest service experience.
how they
Yes, it
can
is very
facilitate.
important.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you are having
So
such a elite,
I think.
if you are having such a elite aquarium, yeah, and you should have this type of team. Many a time people don't
Right,
know what they are watching. If a team is there who
right,
can guide them, what is like a guide education tool. Even if there's a BS zoology, marine biology, all the things, I mean, there is an opportunity for them as well. Those people also
right,
get a very
right,
good opportunity to work with the fishes, to tell about the fishes,
right.
what they eat, what they feed, where from they are, what is their habitat. So it's good for them. They already have a knowledge. They are just repeating and just getting a job opportunities.
you know it's been so amazing, and I just realized that this is not a one episode kind of a topic that we can talk about. But I think you have given us enough insight into what are the possibilities. And for the audience, I've requested Dr. Ehsaas to share some videos and all, so that an edited version of this episode will also come with the
Okay.
videos and all. That will make it much more interesting
Surely.
for the audience. Okay, I'm just going to see if there are any questions which I have probably missed out. Okay, I think we have covered it. uh, Okay, so if there are no more questions, it's time for our lucky
Okay.
draw. Okay, so I'm just going to read out the names so that people know that, okay, we have not missed out on anybody. And I've not checked latest if anybody subscribed. Okay, that means in the last 1 hour. So I will take that up in the next one. So this is Kapil Tiwari. Your name is over here. Uh, who's this? Who's this? Okay, I need to make this. Okay. Okay, whoops. This is Jitendra K, who subscribed to the digital version. Arun Kumaraswamy, your name is here. And the last one over here. These are all the ones that have been added also. Daryl James, your name is over here. So I'm going to doc. So the way it happens is I keep moving this so that they can see that I'm shuffling. You have to tell me when to stop, okay? So let me know and I'll pick up one when
Upside
we
down, upside down. Yes.
okay, tell me.
Okay, stop, stop. Take
Okay,
one.
this one.
Yes.
This one's come. Okay, so let's see who's this. And this is Daryl James. Daryl, you've I don't know whether you can see this. Okay, so Daryl, congratulations! You win a custom design T-shirt. You have to just let us know your size, and we'll have it sent across to you in the next 7 8 days. Okay, so everything is
Fantastic.
custom made. Thank you so much, Dr. Ehsaas. It's
Welcome. My
been
pleasure.
a great, conversation, and thanks for being on the Weekend Aquarist. I look forward to the edited version also, which will release soon. But more than that, I'm going to take you up on that offer that you've given me, and I'm going to be there in Bangalore, and I'm going to
Surely.
bother you to take me through this, and then we are going to have an on-location podcast also.
Definitely. No
So
problem. Most welcome.
thank you everyone for joining. Happy Independence Day. Once again, have a great weekend and I'll see you next weekend. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Just
Welcome.
hold on. I'll just stop
Thanks,
the
everyone.
stream. Just a minute. Okay, I'll stop the stream. Stop.